What?
Settle down, Beatles.
See who's going to be first tonight.
Who's first? Come on. Who's going to be there? Who is it? Is it going to be Ice Tick? Is it going to be Nancy? Is it going to be Leanne Franciscone? Who is it? Who's it going to be? There's no one. No one's there. Oh, there's no one there.
That's because we're only 2 minutes late today.
Oh, they're used to us being 5 minutes late.
They're used to us being at least 5 minutes late.
You really screwed that up, didn't you?
I know. See, we were actually
you blew
supposed
it.
to be on time.
You blew it.
Yeah.
There's one person. There we go.
Hi,
Cindy.
Hi, Cindy. Nailed it. Oh, my God. What a battle. What a battle between you guys. Hi, Cindy.
Hi,
You were
Cindy.
number one. You were first. How you doing?
Aren't you on a cruise right now, or did you just get off a cruise?
Hi, Cindy. What are you doing? Are you cruising right now?
Yeah. Or am I getting someone confused?
Sorry, Nancy.
Hi, Nancy. Hi,
Nancy
Angela.
must have got confused with that whole Central Time thing. She wasn't quite sure. What's up, Beth and Kim?
Hi, Beth. Hi, Kim.
Nancy tried so hard to get in first.
Oh.
You did great, but Hi, Cindy was the big winner. And your big first person online prize will be heading your way. Is there? There's not a prize for them? No? That's too bad.
Sorry.
Maybe we should start that. Lydia, what's going on from Florida?
Did that for one.
Did we?
I think we did
Yeah,
that.
we should do that one.
once. We did that one.
We should do that, and we'll just sit there like anticipating, and people will just be right on their phones, like ready to just.
I think
chime
what's
into the
confusing
deal.
a lot of people's daylight savings and
Yes.
YouTube.
Yeah.
It confuses us because we don't do it.
That was
Oh, yeah.
confusing last night.
That's why it's tricky because we don't do it, and it messes everybody up.
Oh, wow.
We got a lot of people
Oh, wow.
chiming in. What's going on, everybody? Castaway,
Oh,
David
gosh.
Green is here. Anita's in the house.
Hi,
Janet
David.
Moyer.
Hi, Janet.
Kaya's here. George Lopez. The Hubner crew. They took a break from their hijinks on the high seas to come in and say hi. Kim is in the house. Kai says hi, Matthew. Very nice. We do have a special guest star. I'm
Yeah.
not sure if you recognize this young man. You've seen him in a few of our videos. He is growing like hotcakes.
I think he's going to
Matthew is
stick
right
with us the whole night tonight. We'll see.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I don't know if I count those chickens before they're hatched. So, Kai, what's going on? Great to have you here. Hi, Cindy just got off the Fascination 2 weeks ago.
Oh, okay.
So you better keep up with that.
Yeah.
We need to take better notes or something like that. Mr. Marky Mark is here. What's going on, buddy?
Hi, Marky Mark.
Angela loved your Roatan info. She said thanks so
Oh,
much.
You're welcome.
Very nice. D&G Explorers are here. What's going on, guys? R. Mitchell. I think we got everybody so far. Carla is here. Stephanie in the house. Patty. Rick Del Real. Keeping it Del Real. Did they say that about you, Rick? That you keep it Del Real instead of real? I don't know. I would definitely say that.
Wow, we have a lot of new people here, it looks like.
Cruise Reasons here. Bristol Woods. What's going on, Bristol? Michelle Brown. A lot of new people here because they all want to get in on the giveaway. I hope you guys that are here all put in. I'll tell you what, we only had just under 50 people.
49, I think, right?
49 3/4 people put in to win the big souvenir prize. As you all know, we have a adorable little giveaway. All right, it's not.
If you watch the video, Matthew, for our November's giveaway, Matthew wanted to pick out a gift on the ship, on the Dream, when we were on the Dream. So we went shopping in the gift shop, and that's what he chose. So
Yes.
that's November's giveaway.
Yeah, so this is interesting. You actually saw the entire process on the video of how he picked it out, and now you're going to get it. This is straight from the Dream to you.
He actually was looking at some of the, as he walked past, he was kind of eyeing up some of the little section with the kid things. And I almost thought he was going to pick out something there at first.
Yes.
But he moved on.
Maybe he was thinking Cruising Carnival with Kids was the poster of this one.
Maybe.
And at one point, he did browse at the alcohol selection in the duty-free shop. And I thought that might be a great pick, but we steered clear of that too. So, because you can't hang that from your holiday tree. Is that right? Holiday tree? You can't say Christmas tree anymore, can you? It's a holiday tree.
Wow.
Christmas tree.
I'd say Christmas
All right,
tree.
we'll keep it real here. Christmas tree.
A lot of other holidays don't have.
All right, who else do we have out there? Let's see.
Hi, Kathy.
Yes, we said hi to Kathy. I see Cindy's getting ready to upload her first vlog.
Oh,
that is
nice.
exciting. Congratulations. Feel free to share that on the Cruise Crew website when you do, so
Yes.
everyone can see what you got going on. Nancy said, at least I learned that Arizona doesn't have daylight savings
Yeah.
time. I felt kind of naive.
Yeah. Well, I think if you don't live in Arizona, a lot of people probably don't realize that.
Yeah, and not a lot of people pay attention.
years
to us
ago
here
when I lived in
Arizona.
California before I moved to Arizona, I really didn't know that either.
Larry is here. Larry Chapman. Dave and Brandy's encouragement are here. Maria Bailey, what's going on? J-Lo is in the house. Good to see you here, J-Lo. Stephen Hayes, Gary Porter, Tina Spooner, Anita Sebastian. Lucky you don't have daylight saving time. It gets dark at 4:30.
I know it's dark here. What, about 5? Is it about 5:30? It's dark now.
Yeah, a little after that, but you're right. You're right about there. We're sorry if you hear any noise from under the table. That is Lucy. She wanted to be here.
Has joined us
She's
for the
taking her
giveaway as
usual
well.
spot. Hold on, let me just stop real quick and just say, first off, so we don't forget, because we sometimes get sidetracked, but I just want to say a little something here to everyone that has served this country.
This is the closest I had to red, white, and blue today.
Mickey Mouse?
I know.
Well, that's about as American as you get, so I guess we like that. So happy Veterans Day to everyone who has served, who is serving, and who will soon be serving. We sure appreciate that.
That's right.
And we'd be remiss if we didn't say that hopefully everyone out there, if we have anybody watching from California, hopefully you guys are safe and staying clear of all those crazy fires.
Yeah,
Northern and Southern California, they got that going on. Every year there's fires, and some years worse than others. We get those in Arizona sometimes, but a majority of it for us is a little bit north, where it's just taken land and a few, unfortunate homes and things like that in its path. But when California, they're just taking cities, and we're not talking like, we're talking heavily populated areas are getting hit. So
fires up there.
Yes, and all that. So there's some crazy stuff going on, shootings recently. So you guys just be safe out there. Love your neighbor. Take care of yourselves, and happy Veterans Day to everybody. I think I got everything covered there in one monster paragraph, so we're good to go. Let's get on with the show. I'm Jamie. That's Matthew. This is Sharon, and together we are
Sharonatsea.
Excellent. All right. Who else do we have? Ruth Todd's here. Ruth, glad to see you. Our first vlog trip was harder than I thought it would be. Hi, see, Cindy said that. It can be a little tough. You're trying to figure out what's good, what's not good, what you want to share. Do you look good in this? Do you look bad in this picture? Is your hair done properly?
You end up recording a lot more than what you use. And so we're still learning what to record, what not to record, because we also like to record things that are kind of just for us as well, kind of for our family, as well as for the vlogs. And and it's hard to kind of put it all together. Yes.
I mean, that's how it started for us. I think I used to just go out and record our cruises and our vacations together.
We've ever since our first cruise, we've always videotaped our cruises. But we've never vlogged until. Well,
not until not too long ago, but we used to just record it and watch it, and then watch it every couple months because we miss cruising.
Or 2 years. I guess it's been almost 2 years.
About 2 years now, right?
Yeah, it's about 2 years since we started on YouTube.
I think so.
But we have video from all of our cruises.
A little over a year too since we actually started getting serious.
Yeah.
Yes.
Serious.
Matthew got serious about it. He's very serious. Let's see. Kim said our Fascination was our first cruise. Oh, okay. Let's see.
That's a nice itinerary. I love that itinerary. I'd love to do it again.
The Fascination?
The Southern Caribbean.
You love any Caribbean. Eastern, Western, Southern.
I know,
who are you kidding?
The Southern was my favorite so far.
Who are you kidding? Bristol Wood said, Bristol's new to the live chat, but I've been enjoying the videos the past few weeks. We are very glad to have you, Bristol.
Thank you.
And you came in on a special night because we have a special guest, Matthew. So Matthew's here.
He's not usually here. Well, once a month he comes in.
Yeah, he's very busy gaming and stuff like that. Usually on a Monday, it's a big night for him. But he's here today. He's going to break away in a couple minutes and start making sure that all the names from everyone who commented on the video have been added into the wheel of, what do we call that? The wheel. We just call it the wheel. Okay.
Spinning wheel.
So we're going to put that in the spinning wheel so that we can randomly pick a winner. We try to do that because we feel it's the most honest, random way to pick a winner from all the entrants. And so far, I don't think we have to do any recounts, have we?
No, and so far it's worked okay.
You get it? Recount? That's a topical joke. You see what I did there? Recounts. Thank you very much.
Okay, I got it.
Snuck that in. You get that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Attaboy.
I get it.
All right. Who else do we have here? The Klaykowskis are in the house. What's going on? Angela's here. What's going on, Angela? Nice to have you. Nice to have you here. Very nice. Melody M just commented. Melody M, if you are watching right now, I'm sorry to say you are late to the party.
Melody.
All of the names
Have
have
you
been
put the names in
separated.
yet? Have you put them in yet?
No,
Okay.
I'll do that
Add,
later.
add
Can you add Melody M?
Melody M.
Can you write
All right,
Melody?
I'll add
Melody. All right,
Well,
Melody. I
all
guess we
right.
got an overruling from a
He
judge.
hasn't put the names in
I
yet.
didn't.
Yes.
I mean, I gotta be honest here. I don't think in that giveaway video I said that there's a certain time you have to.
You did it.
So
You did it.
anytime before the
So,
spin
I
then.
guess before the
Yeah.
spin.
You better watch out. You might be opening
Yeah.
the door to a lot of last minute comments there, dude. So
We
take
get
it easy.
blasted.
Well, at least we'll get the notification.
Let's see.
I'll go at it. I'll go at it.
Janet Moyer is
Alright,
noticing
yeah.
we have not seen Ralph Fields in a while. Is Ralph just on a
Oh,
permanent
that's
cruise? Is that the
true.
deal?
I think he has been on a cruise.
That's
Maybe
all he
a
does
couple
is cruise.
cruises.
He's a big cruiser. Don't worry, you'll see him on the group cruise.
Yeah, he'll be on the group cruise, so
Mhm.
I'm sure he'll be popping in before.
Yeah, and then
that.
you'll get a whole week of them. By the end of the week, you might be like, man, I've had enough of Ralph Fields. Maybe you'll be like that. Let's see. Fi from Oz. Wow, I made another live show. Hey from Australia. What is up, Fi? Glad to have you here
Bye.
from down under. Hi, Fi. I see what you did there. Fi, what time is it in Australia, if you don't mind us asking?
Is it morning? Is it tomorrow morning?
I don't know. It's like 2 days from now or
I
something.
think 12. Is
I
it
think it's.
12 hours?
I think it's next Saturday.
12
over there.
hours ahead or something?
Kim was pointing out it's 28 degrees in Virginia this morning. We had
Oh
a
my
very
goodness.
brisk 55
That's
degrees
cold.
this morning.
Yeah.
And I was chilly. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, we're freezing out at night in Arizona.
Yeah, for us, that's
Although-
freezing. We're on
Although
lockdown.
there's times during the day that we're still having to flip the air on because it kind of warms up.
Well, you.
No, actually, well, you're always flipping the air on.
Well, I am a fan of the air. What can I tell you? Steven said it's cold and wet there. Got 4 inches of rain. That is,
Wow.
sorry about. We could use 4 inches of rain.
Yeah,
I'll tell you what. Judy already gave us a thumbs up. Judy, I'm glad you mentioned that. We appreciate you saying that. And if everyone could just take a quick moment from their busy schedule right now and do whatever you got to do to hit that thumbs up button, because we want to make sure when you guys search Sharonatsea on YouTube that we're one of the first things that comes up. So do us a favor, hit the like button.
If you search Sharonatsea, we are going to be the only.
Well, you're probably right about that. Okay, boy.
Yeah, I think we are the
Don't you have a video game you need to play or something? Woo! Always a tough crowd. All right, never mind. I think you guys know what I meant. Anyway, what else we got? Nice representing the country. Love the patriotism. Thank you to all the veterans. Nancy, you are so right.
Yes.
It is our pleasure and our honor. I know. It jumps ahead a little bit. Everybody settle down. You just talk to the people and let me go in here, and I'm trying to jump ahead a little, make sure we don't have any shenanigan style comments as we've had. We got to get them on board with that whole moderator deal. Maybe we ought to take a vote and have somebody be a moderator in our chat so you can go ahead and keep all the foul language.
When I'm not
Oh, please. I don't want to have to compete with you and your
like,
online gaming crew that you play with.
We'll be like, Matthew, where are you?
Matthew, someone's cursing. You'll be like, hold on, I'm leading a team into battle on a game or something like that. We can't have that. Maybe we'll have to, maybe that can be a contest we have.
Ooh.
The biggest fan gets to be the moderator in the chat. You guys into that? We shall see, I guess. We're right around here. D&G Explorers. So thanks to all that choose to. Thanks to all those that have served and protected the country. Angela Nemechek did her first online check-in for the first cruise today.
All right.
Congratulations. What's your time, Angela?
Fun.
What time are you checked in at? What time do you get to board it?
What is everyone's countdowns? Whoever has a countdown.
Yeah, if you have a countdown, throw it out there on the chat. We'll call it out. And Sharon doesn't have her phone, so she can't say what her countdown. So I can get it first. As Matthew knocks over, did you just break the laptop?
Oh
okay.
My gosh!
You think we'll have to cancel the giveaway. 74 days and 16 hours is our countdown. Thank you very much. Let's see. Blaine 2007's in the house. Good to have you here, Blaine. Judy said, thanks so much for sharing your cruises. I, for one, really appreciate it. Well, we appreciate you saying that, and it's our pleasure. We're just shocked that other people want to watch us cruise besides us. So it makes us feel good.
Yeah.
Ashley K, what's going on?
That's fun, though. I mean, I remember before we started doing this, we would watch. We've never really just followed certain people necessarily, but we would always, every time we were going on a cruise, we were always looking up things on that particular ship we were going on.
Yes.
As part of our research. And we want to know everything about the ship, where everything was, what it looked like, everything before we got on. I don't know why. Kind of spoils some of the surprises, but
well, yeah, we
still had fun.
We learned quickly that the more you research, the more you can really take advantage and be a part of what the ship has to offer.
Yeah.
Because I think the
You don't
first
miss
couple of
things as
cruises, it was like the end of the week, and we're still finding new things that we haven't seen and stumbling across a new venue or a bar or some place to eat. And it sounds silly because everything's kind of consolidated into a couple of decks on the ship, but you can miss stuff and not catch it till late in the cruise, and we hated that. So that's why we started researching our pants off on that kind of stuff.
Yeah, and the activity schedule, we would always we don't read that as much as we probably should. Now we used to follow that to a T, like.
Well, now we're pretty good at maneuvering the ships. So there you go. Cash Addict Melsto, hi from the hi everyone from home from the ecstasy.
Oh, home. I thought they were on.
I thought she said that she's on ecstasy right now.
How'd you like the ecstasy?
She was on ecstasy. What?
Oh my god.
On the Carnival ecstasy.
Like
we know what you meant. Yes, tell us how you liked it. Tina said, didn't want to get off the ship after my first cruise. Now I'm trying to figure out where to go next. Well, Tina, I got an idea for you. Next October, you could be going on a group cruise on the Horizon. That might not be too bad.
If you want to stay out of California, though, you might want to check into that new Panorama when it comes.
Mm-hmm. We're going to be on the Panorama, are we not?
Yeah.
What's the date?
December 11th.
December 11th, 3-day. The first little cruise out of LA on the what will then be brand new Carnival Panorama. We'll be there, so you should book that one, Tina. Get in on that action. We'll hang out. Let's see. Nancy said, Matthew, I'd love to see more videoing through your eyes. You do a great job. That's so nice. Are you gonna blush now? Nancy said that was very nice of her. Folks are talking about it is dark when they go to work and almost dark when they get home. Yeah, winter really does that to you. It really does. Let's see. Emily is here. Emily Davis, what's up? Hey y'all, I'm definitely a fan. Very nice,
thanks,
very nice.
Emily.
Hootie May is in the house from rainy South Carolina. Hootie May, are you anywhere near Columbia, South Carolina? Because if you are, I want you to know that you are located near the birthplace of Jamie from Sharonatsea. Just a little tidbit for you. Something to think about as you put your head down to sleep tonight. Rhonda Stewart, thank you so much. Rhonda says she loves all your information.
Oh, thank you.
It's our information, but I think it's mostly yours because you're the one that does all the legwork. We just reap the benefits from it. Ruth said, woohoo, I just won $30 on a scratch ticket while listening to you guys. You must be my good luck charm.
We must be good luck.
Well, Ruth, I hope you got a 15 and 15.
These two are good luck. I am bad luck when it comes to the casino.
Oh,
so
yes.
Don't count me.
Oh, my God. You guys know what a cooler is? If you go to the casino and they send out someone with horrible luck to stand next to someone with good luck and they cool down the craft table or something like that, Sharon does that to me. If I'm playing, she'll wander over. And I could be on a roll and everything's moving and shaking, and she comes by and goes, how you doing? And that boom, it just the whole thing just blows up. I'll have a big bet out, and she just comes and I just immediately lose.
And then I'll be like,
she's like, hey, how are you? Is everything going great? Are you winning? And meanwhile, tears are coming out of my eyes. I'm devastated.
And I'm like, I think it's time to go. You're losing now.
Yeah. Yeah, and she sees me lose once when she walks over and goes, oh, you should just cash that in now. And she just brings the worst mojo. She's just so negative.
Yeah, one day I'll be 18 and I can check on you, so Mom doesn't.
Oh, you and I can tear it up. Yeah. Anyway, so enough of that
luck
talk.
in the casino lately. A couple of years ago, I've won a few times, a few good ones, and the last probably 2 years, I have nothing.
Well, Sharon is.
I just lose.
You're. What's your game? We know you. Tell everybody your favorite. What's your favorite thing to do in the casino?
Roulette.
Well, besides that.
Roulette. Oh.
Well, you love to spin the Wheel of Fortune.
No, not anymore.
You're done with that?
I used to like it because I would get a lot of spins when I had some good luck. Now the game isn't like it used to be. You're very rarely going to spin.
The game's not like it used to be. You don't win anymore.
Change it like that.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think your luck just isn't what it used to be.
Well, I don't have luck. Anyways, I like roulette.
Let's see. Cruise Reason said, how about some insider Carnival news, you guys? All right. Well, I have something.
Well,
Sharon has news for you. Go ahead and tell them.
Not really. Not that they don't know already.
All right. She doesn't have any great insider news that she hasn't posted. But
earlier, someone was asking me about John Heald's post, I guess, that he made. And I hadn't watched it yet, so I had to go back and watch it. But after I watched it, and then sorry, the dog did. then I realized it was actually some news that I already knew and I had announced earlier on my blog, which I shared on with the cruise crew. And
are you trying to say right now that you're announcing Carnival news before John Heald?
Well,
that's an outrageous statement.
I think it was just kind of cross paths at the right time. But
right.
anyways, I heard it from somewhere else, not from through him.
Yes.
But anyways, it was about the big chicken. And I thought, because I thought there was going to be some more news just by what was said, but there isn't. That was the only news.
Well, yeah, because Sharon said to me, she goes, she said, hey, I think there's some big...
yeah, I was trying to find out something else. I thought there was going to be something else.
She said there's some big Carnival news coming up. And I'm like, what? Are they changing up the menu in the main dining room? And she's like, no, not that. And I said, well, have they streamlined the way you get on the ship and all the cabins will be ready when you get on? You don't have to wait? And she goes, no, it's nothing like that. I'm like, are they putting some new ships or some new ports out or something? And she's like, no. And I'm like, what is it? And she goes, they're going to have chicken. I'm like, chicken? Yeah, they're going to have chicken on board now.
But there will be some, over the next couple of days, there will be some other announcements. And I'm pretty sure some of it might have something to do with the ships moving around. And I know what ships are going to be moving around, but I don't know exactly where they're going yet.
You're not ready to commit to that?
I've heard a couple rumors, but that's all they are is rumors, I think. And I don't want to say anything because if they're wrong, I don't want to tell someone the wrong information.
Well, can we talk more about the chicken?
Sure.
So on the Carnival, yeah. All right, the Carnival Radiance, am I right? Mm-hmm. Which is now the Victory, but it's going to become the Radiance. Right. It's going to be equipped with Shaquille O'Neal's Shaq's Big Chicken restaurant on there.
Now, it sounds like they're going to do a few more things to the Radiance when she becomes part of the Sunshine class ships than they are for the Sunrise, changing from the Triumph. So if you have a chance to go on either one of those, or if you're wanting to, I would definitely wait for the Radiance because it sounds like it's going to have everything that the Sunrise has on it and more.
There you go. And we took a gander at the Big Chicken restaurant's menu because there is one in Las Vegas. And actually, I think it's a great idea. If you guys have ever wandered around, hopefully it's open late at night. Yeah. Because chicken's something they can cook and it'll stay hot and tasty and fresh for a little while.
I don't think it's going to be open late, but it's supposed to be open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So, and I have a feeling it's going to be similar to Guy's Burgers, but they're going to be different type of chicken sandwiches with different names. Kind of like Guy's has all their different names of their burgers. I think it's going to be like all these different names of chicken sandwiches.
I'm down with that.
That's what I'm kind of thinking.
Nothing wrong with the chicken sandwich. So I can go to Guy's and get a burger with a chicken sandwich chaser. That sounds like an awesome lunch to me. Oh my gosh. And maybe throw a little pig and anchor in there as well.
So, but it's something different. And it's supposed to be on the aft of the ship on the Lido deck. And I think it's going to take the place. I'm not sure what is on the Victory right now back there that they're going to be changing, but I don't know if they have the tandoor or something like that.
Well, if they have the pizza and the tandoor, we know they're not taking away the pizza.
No, the pizza's still going to be there.
No way.
So it's going to be whatever's one of those restaurants back there.
Matthew, what if you got on the pizza? What if you got on the pizza was gone and they had a Shaq's chicken there instead? Would you freak out? Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
See that? Yes. Yeah. It'd be mutiny on the ship.
That's one reason we like Carnival too, or because of him, the pizza. He loves the pizza.
Is Marky Mark entered?
So
got to enter Marky Mark too.
I don't remember. I don't think
he just commented right now. He's taking advantage of your rules.
I don't think he was on there.
You better get Marky Mark in there.
Add him to the
Make a note. Marky Mark, put him in with the last one that you got there. And all right, we'll let you get back to it, Matthew. Good job, buddy. Nancy did verify that we are definitely good luck. Thank you very much, Nancy. I appreciate that.
Thanks.
Blaine, if you commented, you were entered. Matthew, you better throw Blaine 2007 in there too. For crying out loud. Kathy Matthews, hello. I'm a new listener. Really enjoy y'all. Kathy, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Blaine, BLNE 2007. And Marky Mark.
Blaine 2007?
Yep, Blaine 2007. Okay. You know Blaine. Blaine's a regular in these parts.
I don't think I've been here for a month, so it might be new.
You have been slacking off. When do you need to start doing your magic and turn those in?
It doesn't take him long.
Well,
because this kid types, I think, like 80 words a minute.
It's ridiculous.
If I know what I'm typing.
I can't even type.
If I know what I'm typing.
Yeah. He doesn't even look. He's just like this.
All right, listen, I think our chat stream is monstrous right now, and I need to get through this thing. It's 37 degrees in Dallas. Wallace travel, that's ridiculous. It's 9:30 in the morning, and the name of Fee, as in Fiona, so sorry for the confusion. Fee, don't worry about it. I'm the confused one, as everyone can tell you. So Fee from Oz, we appreciate it, and it's 9:30 a.m. Fee's just rolling out of bed having some coffee.
So that's about 9 hours, I guess.
There you go. Didn't even need a calculator for that.
I did.
You're on fire.
Well, I was thinking it was about 12 hours, but I was wrong.
Steven seen a recent video yesterday on the Norwegian breakaway. The ship looks good. Any feedback on the Norwegian breakaway? What do you know about it?
As far as what kind of feedback, what it has on it.
I'm going to give you feedback. People love it.
It's a great ship. It looks awesome. It has a lot of water slides, has like a rope score. I mean, it has everything you need on it. I mean, it's awesome.
The Klikowski said, I never see the thumbs up when you're live. I think you may have to,
you have to
minimize the screen.
Or log off and back on or something.
And then I think if you minimize the screen, then you'll find the like button. Matthew, how does that work?
It's under the video.
It's under the video somewhere. Minimize the video or back out of the video. Hit the like button and or the thumbs up, and then come back.
That kind of sounded confusing.
That's all I know. Yeah. Anyway, you know what? Don't worry about it. You just hang out with us. We'll get it later. Okay. Nurse Nancy said if you're working from a phone, close down the chat and you'll see the thumbs up when you can select the live chat again. Jessica Lopez says I have to catch up on the videos. Bedtime routine since school started has been rough. I have 6, 5, and 2-year-olds. Love seeing you guys when I can. Thank you so much.
That'll keep you busy.
Yeah, I'm surprised you even know who we are with that kind of stuff going on. Nancy said, pick me. I'll moderate.
Oh,
I don't know.
Okay.
Nancy likes to bust my chops a lot. I could see her adding some weird stuff in or letting some stuff fly if it was against me. I would have to really
I'll be
that.
messaging you, Nancy.
Yeah, we'll see. Cruise reasons, 54 days. Castaway, 26. Dave and Brandy, 231. Let's keep track. Who's the soonest and who's got the longest to wait? Jessica Lopez, 245. Amy Rogers has 20. 195 for the Hubners. Kim Taylor, 35 days. Oh, Cookie Lady, 11 days.
Oh, that's
Cookie Lady, you're leading the pack right now.
On the breeze.
79 till the breeze. So excited. Stephen Hayes. Your friend. That's your friend.
Huh?
It just says your friend.
Oh.
What's up, your friend? Nice to have you here. 195 days for your friend. 61 more days till they get on the Magic for High Seas. Cindy. Anne-Marie Pazzaretti is here.
All right. Hi.
I haven't seen Anne in a while. You guys make me laugh. Hope the laptop is okay. So do we. We'll find out the hard way.
It's fine.
We were worried about it working, sitting right here with this because we had talked about last week how we had changed our internet. And
we did an internet upgrade.
We actually upgraded.
I'm excited about it.
And we didn't really need to upgrade, but we just did because I was kind of worried. And once we upgraded, we actually had a few issues, but it's all worked out now. But I started worrying tonight about having the laptop and this right here, and so. Well,
we've gotten into the new world.
I actually came prepared.
Of 5G and 2.5G gigahertz. I don't know, wavelengths or whatever you want to call it as far as the Wi-Fi goes. So there's two different feeds. What's the word I'm looking for?
Coming into the house here.
Signals. Two different signals of Wi-Fi. So we got computers on one and the TVs that are now all streaming live and on-demand stuff on the other. There's a whole thing going on.
But we came prepared because look at this, guys. This is how I am. I always think of everything. I brought a bowl, some scissors, and I told Matthew, if the computer doesn't work, you better start cutting up those names on the list and put them in a bowl so you can draw them.
Yes, there's a plan B.
Jamie's like, oh, that's so ridiculous.
Just in case you need to have a recount, we're ready to go.
I'll be ready just in case.
Cruise Reason says, let's see, 54 days for the Journey cruise. Daniel Donnelly's in the house. What's going on? Fee has 193 days till Spectrum of the Seas Royal Caribbean Singapore departure.
Oh, gosh. That's amazing.
That's going to be fantastic.
There's the one...
Sharon was just helping some folks who were booking a Singapore
There was
cruise.
someone booked on the cruise. The Carnival cruise is a 24-day next October that leaves from LA and ends up in Singapore.
Oh, yeah.
They were booked on it, and some other family members contacted me and booked on it yesterday. And just looking at that itinerary, I'm so jealous.
Yeah, she's all over me in the last 24 hours talking about the Singapore cruise.
Why can't we be gone for 24 days?
Why can't we get 3 weeks and a few days off of work? I'm like, because we have to work.
I know, that looks amazing.
Let's see. What else? Who did I miss? I don't want to miss anybody, so if I miss you, don't hate me. 104 days for Nurse Nancy. Klikowski's have 82 days till Freedom of the Seas. I could watch nothing but cruise vlogs. Who needs TV? That's what Kim Taylor said.
Yeah,
Kim, you're probably right. That
that's
seems
true.
to be the way people are going.
I really rarely watch. I have maybe a couple shows I watch here and there, but I rarely watch TV. Well, anymore. One reason is I don't have the time, but another reason is I've started watching more things on YouTube, and so the time I do have gets taken up with that, and I really don't have time for TV.
Well, I'll tell you what, if when it comes to me, it's either football or if it has zombies, I'm watching it. And that's got me covered right there. That's 85 to 90% of what I watch. Let's see. Tara, 193 days, 15 hours, 42 minutes.
Oh, wow. You got it down.
Carnival Vista. Very nice, Tara. Melissa Fierro just came back from the Carnival Splendor to the Mexican Riviera.
Oh.
Riviera. Sorry about that. Excellent, Melissa. We hope you had a great time, and feel free to share your pictures on the Cruise Crew page. You guys know, if you're not there already, Facebook, it's sharonatsea Cruise Crew. Yeah, make sure you get in on that. Share your pictures.
Join the group.
Share your thoughts.
Pictures,
anything you want to put out there, throw it out there.
You want. That's cruise related somewhat, or vacation related.
Yes. Or if it's not related, we don't even care. Just put it on there.
Decent, you can post it.
Kai asked, does Matthew have school tomorrow?
He does.
Yes. Joe, we have not announced the winner yet, Joe. So you're still in time.
You're here in time.
Yeah, we got about 15 minutes till I think we go with the winner. So let's see. Mel Stowe said Carnival Ecstasy was amazing. My first cruise, Bermuda, was beautiful.
Oh, Bermuda.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I'm hoping to get there this next year too.
I'm gonna bump through a few here. Kathy, 236 days for us, 83 days for Whip Wilson. What is up, Whip? Glad to have you here. That's a new name.
Yeah, it is.
I want to say that. I want to say that name more. Whip Wilson. That's the best name I think I've seen on here. Whip Wilson. Say Whip Wilson, Matthew. What do you think of that name?
Whip Wilson.
Whip Wilson. What's going on, Whip? Let's see. Rebecca's here. Has 194 days until the Western Caribbean Vista in a Havana aft cabin. Very nice. Barbara's here. What's going on, Barbara? Great to have you.
Barbara.
Thanks for joining us. Bristol, 391 until my very first cruise. We're going on the Carnival Dream. I've been obsessively watching cruise vlogs. We're getting very tempted to book another something sooner. Bristol. Well, listen, if you have any questions about anything, and you can call this gal right next to me on my left. Or is it, if they're watching, is it my left or my right? I don't know. Anyway, and she can throw some ideas your way.
We have lots of time to do some planning.
Angela's got 18 days. So far, Bristol might be the winner for how far until your cruise at 391. And who was that earlier that had 11 days?
Castaway. Oh, I forgot. Castaway?
No. I forget already. That's how my short-term memory is. Your friend saying hello, Angela. Ruth, my boyfriend's a cooler too, but still love you, Sharon. Yeah, she's a cooler. Whoa, Antoinette, you just jumped right in the lead. 4 days we'll be boarding the Carnival Liberty.
Wow.
Whip Wilson's games are craps and blackjack. Whip, I could definitely hang out with you.
Yeah. You used to play a lot of blackjack, or not or poker.
I used to play a lot of the
Caribbean stud
poker on the ship. Not like the poker against other people, just the poker against the dealer. And I don't know why, but then I really just settled into craps and roulette. I guess those are my two favorite ways to lose money, and so that's what I do. Anita Sebastian, we always say the bad luck guy is in the house when we get someone lurking as we play in the casino. You are absolutely right. Zoe, what's going on, Zoe? Glad to have you here. Leonard. Am I saying that right? Zoe Leonard. Leonard? I think I said that right. And let's see. What else? Sharon, do you want anything you want to talk about while I browse through some of these things? You got anything new and excited you want to throw out there for the people?
What do I have that's new and exciting?
For the cruise crew folks?
A lot. I know they're Norwegian's bringing another ship to Alaska, so Norwegian's going to have like 3 ships in Alaska next year. The Bliss, the Joy, and the Jewel. They're refurbishing, or they did the Jewel, and it's going to be going to Alaska. So it looks like Alaska is going to be really hopping next year. So
there you go.
A lot of ships in Alaska. What else?
What
else is new? Oh, has anyone heard of that new celebrity ship, the Flora? It's only like 100-passenger ship, and it's kind of like all suites. I guess it's kind of more of an upscale ship.
It better be upscale. There's only 100 people on there.
But get this, they're having a
I hate for there to be 100 of me on that ship. That'd be disappointing.
If you're on that cruise, you can actually book on the very top deck. They're having, there's 2 cabanas, and you can actually book those just one night. I guess it's the whole 4 people, and it only holds 4 people each night. So you have to probably pre-book it because I'm sure it'll get booked up quickly. But it is like camping out on the deck. They're called it glamping, I think. And so you get these cabanas to sleep in under the stars. They have someone narrate all these things about the stars to you as you're up there. You get your dinner served up there. You have like a campfire. They make s'mores and all this cool stuff. So it's like you're camping
on the
top deck of the cruise ship. So
kind of like, on a cruise and then you go camping.
I know, it's like the upscale
it's a little weird.
Camping. And they called it glamping, I think, on the Celebrity Flora.
Well, if I go camping, I like to fish. So if I could drop a line over the side and fish at the same time, I think I'd be down with that.
That's something new and cool that's coming. When is that coming? Oh, and it's going to sail. Where is it? Oh, the Galapagos Islands.
Galapagos.
Oh, okay.
Did you say Galapagos?
I did. I don't even know. I know it's by Ecuador. That's all I know.
Yeah, we won't be on that ship anytime soon, or we won't be going to the Galapagos Islands or the Galapagos Islands.
Yeah, but it's supposed to come out in May of next year. I know.
You crack me up.
I know.
You crack me up.
I think I used to call it Galapagos. So
yeah. Oh, thank you, Matthew, for correcting me.
I think we should probably just still call it the Galapagos because we're not fancy enough to call it the Galapagos.
Oh my gosh, but it sounds like pretty cool. Anyway.
Timothy Walters, our next cruise is coming up in end of January on the Carnival Horizon. We are super excited about that. Bristol said the Dream looks very nice. It is. You'll love it. Bristol mentioned that she almost booked the first cruise on the Vista, but thought it might be too big. Hey, here's the deal, though. Remember, when you get on a newer ship for your first cruise, I don't know. Part of me says it's hard to go back to a smaller ship if you've been on one of the new big ones. But then I start thinking about stuff like the Spirit coming back out, and they take these older ships and they revamp them. And they give them a facelift, and they put all the newest amenities on them. And then you take a ship that might be 15 years old, and it looks like it's just brand new right out of the the shipyard with everything you could want on it. So
a Dream class ship is
the case
is very easy to maneuver around. Just like the Conquest class is fairly easy as well. They're good for first time cruises. I mean they're gonna feel huge to you, but after a couple days, I don't think you'll be overwhelmed.
Yes. Ruth Todd said, Whip Wilson, I love blackjack. I hate it when foolish players are at the table. Ruth, and you wouldn't want to play with me because I've gotten plenty of dirty stares because I'm just there having fun. And then serious people look at me like I'm making some bad decisions.
Oh my God.
All right, let's blow through some of these comments because we need to get to choosing a big winner. Is that right, Matthew? Yeah, all right. You better get everything typed in there, champ. If you hear a bunch of quick taps, that's just Matthew's speedy fingers typing away.
Yeah, he'll be putting the names in right now.
Anita said, like fried chicken, like upmarket KFC. I don't know if it's so much KFC, but more like a guy's burger, but chicken is what we're anticipating the big chicken to be like. We'll have to see.
I think that's going
to be hopefully we'll see firsthand.
Chicken, like a chicken patty type. I don't know.
Let's see. Would you know who the cruise director will be on the Sunrise? Barbara is asking that.
I do have a list. When?
You don't have it handy?
It depends on when. Actually.
Oh, I see what you did. You're going to throw it back on Barbara's. I'm sorry, Barbara.
I'm going to tell Barbara. Let me know when, and I will look at my list and post it. I can either post it in the cruise crew or in the comments, the description box.
If you're Barbara, if you're part of the Sharonatsea cruise crew, ask that question there, and then Sharon, it'll remind Sharon to post the list of all the cruise directors for all the ships.
Which one is it?
Kai said, announce the winner for the giveaway, please. All right, Kai, we're getting there. I know we ramble on a little.
We're putting the names in.
Kai, if we announce it now, everyone will then bail out and go back to their usual lives. We're trying to really milk this thing, okay?
Oh, my God.
It's a marketing deal. You got to understand that. Come on, work with us.
Gosh. He's putting the names in. It won't take him long.
Fried chicken is Kim Taylor's weakness. Oh, my gosh. That is tough. Whip said, that sounds good to me. Him and Sharon, we work for Tyson, so keep eating that chicken. All right, Stephen, we'll do that.
I think a lot of people, I noticed a lot of people made some pretty rude comments on John Heal's page.
Yes.
About they're tired of the picnic food or not more picnic food or something. But I think it'll actually end up being a pretty big hit because people like to grab fast food things if they're just hanging out, and they like things that are.
And I don't know if you mean like fast food, but you mean like fast food, like quick. I can grab it, eat,
like
and then
a
go
Guy's
back to the next
Burger.
event.
I mean, Guy's Burger, the line is long all the time. You know, people are always just grabbing a quick burger. So if it's something like that where they can grab a quick chicken sandwich, things like that, I think it'll be a hit. It'll be kind of an alternative. I was hoping that if it was chicken, that it was the Guy's new chicken place, because he's opened a few of those as well. But well, I mean, I'm sure Shaq has some good chicken.
Well, maybe those guys are good. Yeah, sometimes they got to break away from the Guy's Fieri on occasion. Let's see. A couple of people responded to a question. I might have missed something from Inner Peace. So Inner Peace, I'm sorry if I missed it, and I will promise to try to look for you. Matthew, Melissa Fierro wants to get in. Melissa Fierro.
Fierro?
Yeah, F-I-E-R-R-O. Let's see. Nancy and Nurse Nancy said, "Can you throw in another one for her? She'd like a second one." No, Nancy, we can't do that. That is an outrage. Who else do we have here? Wendy Belcher's there. What's going on, Wendy?
Hi, Wendy.
Daniel Donnelly said, "I'm hoping that they have chicken tenders. I mean, chicken water shuttles at Shaq's."
Oh, that's a good one.
Guys, if we can give Daniel a round of applause for that. That was the wittiest comment of the night, and you just won it. Nailed it right there, Daniel. I woke up covered in snow here in southern Kansas.
Blaze says Nurse Nancy is disqualified for trying to cheat.
Yes. Matthew, remove Nurse Nancy from all further things.
I just put her name in.
Yeah.
Oh, you just
in,
Nancy. Okay.
You're in.
Let's see.
Too late.
Blaine said, "Hey, 80 watching, but only 37 thumbs up. Let's smash those thumbs up." Blaine, I love what you're saying right now. 82 people watching. I just don't see any reason why there can't be 82 thumbs up. If you guys can hook us up, we would really appreciate that. Thank you. Maybe it's because we're so busy rambling on. Rez Boy is here. What's up, Rez? Good to have you here. I'm going to bounce through.
I think I missed a few guys.
You did. I'm trying to go. Rez Boy, I just did. I said hi to you, and I shout you out. So there you go, Rez Boy. You got it. Sea Dogs. Sea Dogs, 22 days for Sea Dogs. That's not bad.
That's not long.
I'm assuming that's what Sea Dogs means. 22 days till my cruise, or Sea Dogs just likes to yell 22. One or the other. That's okay.
No, you missed.
I did. Yeah, we're right in here around somewhere.
Stephen Hayes right there. I think
yeah, Stephen Hayes is there. Excellent. Thanks for reeling me in, babe. I appreciate that. Sometimes I get a little out of control.
This thing is rolling in my eyes.
Yeah, you should just focus on the screen. Just look at the screen there and look how beautiful you are. Just to appreciate that. Don't worry about looking at all these letters over here. Hootie May is near Clemson in the upstate. Clemson?
We are
Clemson Tigers?
Fans. That is our college
team. You have to watch
team.
that. If there's a bunch of Alabama fans on here, they will never watch us again.
Oh.
You got to watch that. All right,
okay,
tell the story.
We hate Clemson.
All right, Sharon just admitted it. We like Clemson, and here's why.
Yeah, actually, we love Clemson only because Matthew has become a big Clemson fan.
Well, I wouldn't say a big Clemson fan. The only reason I like it is because a game was on for Clemson, and I saw. And this is back when I was younger. Okay. And I saw the dog paw, and I was like, "Hey, I like that dog paw." So
well, anyways, Clemson is Matthew's, I guess, favorite college team.
If he heard that, then that's why.
Since he started following it, and so we kind of started following ourselves.
That they were actually a good.
We really weren't into a lot of college football before, but we kind of started following Clemson because of Matthew.
And there you go. Let's see. Resboy made another announcement here. Resboy, I'm not sure if you're just coming out right here with us, but congratulations, and I appreciate that. Let's see. What else do we have going on? Let's see. Inner Peace, O'Don and Maureen, me going on our first cruise on RCL in 20 days. Very nice. Very nice. Which Maureen is that? Maureen, is your last name start with a K? I'm just curious. Leanne Shipley, 249 days till the Magic. Other people are chiming in with how long until they get on their cruise. Ms. Color Gray, can you tell me anything about a European cruise? I can tell you that the cruise itself isn't much more expensive than any other cruise here in the U.S. Right. It's the airfare to get there.
Yeah, depending on where you live, it's the airfare to get there. If you live on the East Coast, you're going to be able to fly there a little cheaper than like on the West Coast. Mm-hmm. But and depends on where you want to go. Flying into, if you go on the standard kind of Spain, Italy, France itineraries, it's going to cost you a lot less than if you go on some of the more, like there's some that go out of Norway, Denmark, Germany, some of those other areas in Europe. Those will cost you more, and it's going to be more expensive to get there and get to the port, and everything about that will be more expensive. But the regular Spain, like I said, one really isn't any more expensive than the other cruise. Sometimes they're less. It's just basically the airfare getting there. I don't know what you really are looking for, what you want to know, but you can always message me with certain particular questions and I can answer them for you.
There you go. Okay, let's see what else we got. So there's a little info about European cruises. Jessica Lopez said, I told my husband if I have to choose between another child and yearly vacation, I'll take the vacation. We don't have much, but traveling is something that they love to do. Well, listen, if you got one child and that's the perfect one, then get that kid on some more cruises. Yeah. I'm with you on that.
Yeah, it's a great experience if you're able to take kids on vacations, because they, it's like a learning experience too.
Yes.
To me, it's as important as school.
And yes, I did jump ahead and got rid of that very friendly person making those awesome comments. So there you go, guys. Sorry it took a minute. Sometimes that happens. I guess we do need that moderator sometimes.
We need you, Nancy.
What's up, Benji? Good to have you here. Benji is in the house. What's happening? The Hubners are asking, how'd the Chargers do this weekend? Oh, the Chargers did pretty well. I'm not going to lie about that. And I want to thank someone in particular who will remain nameless, who gave me some great insight on how to watch my game on television through my new streaming option. And that's all I'm going to say about that. So you know who you are, and I thank you sincerely from the bottom of my heart.
Yes. It worked out great.
Yes, Cruz said, okay, you need the mediator. I don't know if that's because of that person or what. Mediator or moderator. Oh, yeah. We probably need a mediator at times, but this channel needs a moderator.
Yeah.
Irene Momcat, what's up? First time in the chat for Irene Momcat. That rhymed. Irene, glad to have you here. Thanks so much for joining us.
Welcome, Irene.
Hootie May is getting some buffering. I don't know if that's us or you with your rain.
Let us know if anyone else has any problems.
Amy Rogers says it costs about twice the price of the other ships in the Galapagos, about $10,000 a week.
Yeah.
That's
I didn't have
to
look at any pricing, but I knew it was going to be way up there.
That is a little bit on the rich side.
To announce that the names are entered.
The names are entered, Matthew? Okay, let's try to catch up a little. Last week on the horizon, there was a couple with 3-year-old who's been on the horizon for 7 weeks straight.
Oh, my God.
The kicker, the 3-year-old is Carnival Platinum and 3 years old. Blaine, that is insane.
That is.
Wow. You know who else is out there?
Matthew's jealous.
Yes. Yeah, he doesn't like that because he was a young platinum. How old were you when you turned platinum?
Wait, 10?
Yeah.
It was on the John.
It was 2014.
14, 18.
10?
Yeah, about 10.
9 or 10 years old, Matthew turned platinum, and he used to win that the youngest platinum person every time.
Now he wants to go on other cruise ships now too, but at the same time he wants to stick with Carnival because he wants to be diamond.
Yeah. Yes, and he wants to get to his milestone cruise will be in a couple times.
Yeah,
and his world.
Oh, that's it. Our milestone cruise is coming up on the horizon.
Yes.
In January, so we're excited about that. And then Matthew, yours will be 3 more cruises. He'll have his milestone.
There you go.
So you get some neat perks when you have a milestone.
Ann Smith just got in. She said, finally here, daylight saving time.
Oh, hi, Ann.
Another culprit. Ann, it looked like you had a great time on your cruise.
Yeah, you just got back, too, from a cruise.
Congratulations on that. Let's see. Marilyn said, that's right, Jamie. Keep them here. Hi, guys. I'm late to the party. Leanne Francescone.
Oh, yeah.
What's going on?
Daylight savings people affected by it coming in now.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Ruth Todd said, okay, Jamie, I won't be playing blackjack with you. I would probably call you out. You know what? That's all right, Ruth, because I definitely need to be called out on occasion. I'm not going to lie. I'm one of those guys that needs to be set straight. Let's see. Is Carnival really better than NCL? Trying to decide if it makes sense to cross over. That's from Bonnie Bench. Quick response.
Is Carnival really better? I wouldn't say either one's better than the other. They're just going to be a little different.
Different experience.
And it depends on what type of experience you're looking for, to what you would like.
And you could cruise on one, cruise on the other, decide which one you like better, and then go on that one.
Which one have you cruised on already? Have you already cruised on NCL?
She's saying is Carnival really? She's trying to decide to switch to Carnival.
If you really, really like NCL, then you may
Not like Carnival.
Not like Carnival, unless you go on one of the newer ships. Or it's really hard to say. Or they're totally different. They're really different experiences from what I hear.
Yes.
So go on one, go on the other. Decide which one you like better. Then go on that.
Well, dude, sometimes people just can't book double cruises all the time. Not everyone can be a young platinum cruiser.
He said you got to try it and then decide.
Yes. I think that Carnival's a little more of a party atmosphere and probably has more kids. Norwegian is probably a little more formal. Less kids, but still has kids, but not quite the nighttime partying crazy.
Norwegian has the freestyle dining now, so you don't really have to dress up for formal nights. But the NCL, I think the older ships tend to have less kids, from what I'm hearing, but the newer ships do have several kids.
I'm sure that's coming with for the older ships.
The newer ships have a lot of the amenities for kids.
There you go. Colleen is here. What's going on, Colleen? How are you? Glad to have you here. We appreciate it. Monica is here, getting cold in El Paso. It was freezing here. It dipped down into the 50s today.
Yeah, I heard it's cold. And my sister lives in Texas, and she said it's getting cold.
She said it's freezing cold out there. Let's see. What else do we have? I'm getting there. Blaine said roll, tide, roll. See that? Blaine's, oh, boy. We partied pretty good on NCL. Just sure if the comps cross over. That's what Bonnie said.
I'm sure the part of the atmosphere will transfer
the comps over to the party. Crossover? Oh.
I don't think so. Anything your benefits over there will not be a benefit on Carnival.
They're not owned by the same company. They aren't affiliated anyway, so no, they will not transfer.
All right, and I apologize. I believe everyone has been entered. Susan, Fee, you guys were a little bit late, but make sure the next time there's a giveaway, you got to, when you're subscribed to the channel, you'll see that a video is made. 99% of the time it's made by Matthew. Can you put anybody else in the thing? Is it too late, or you already got it set?
I could add the names.
Okay, 2 more getting in there. Fee, put in Fee from Oz, F-I from Oz, and who else do we have there? Who did I see?
Susan.
And Susan Jackson. All right, guys, you're getting in. We're really breaking the rules tonight. But it's such a big gift and high demand.
Matthew didn't specify that there was. Usually he specifies that there's a cutoff date or time. He didn't. So
I'll say Friday, Sunday, whenever.
We'll bring him in.
And Whip Wilson might be my new best friend. Whip said I'm a Chivas Regal man too.
Oh,
very nice, buddy. That's worth a big thumbs up.
I'll make sure the next one we give a cutoff.
After the giveaway, stick around. We have a few announcements, a few things to tell you that's going to be going on and during the next month here.
Yes.
So we'll go over those.
We'll give you some scoop afterwards. We won't just shut it down. Marilyn said, I just say the sweetest things, or maybe I'm trying to butter you up. One or the other. It's all the same, isn't it, Marilyn? Colleen said, do you just do cruise travel for people, or do you book other trips too?
I can book anything.
She can book anything. There you have it. She just threw that in the gauntlet. Inner Peace. Yeah, it's me, Maureen. I changed my username. All right, Maureen.
Maureen. Oh,
yes.
Okay.
That's Maureen K.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Maureen K.
That is quite a name change.
Yes, she went to Inner Peace. I like it. Is that like Meta World Peace, only different? Any basketball fans? No, they don't get that. Let's see. Ruth said, I hope he's blocked as well. Yeah, sorry. Sorry, we had to get that person out of there. It's so funny. You know, we do this and we'll go a couple times in a row without anybody chiming in. And then you just get on and there's this one person who seems normal. Sometimes they like make a comment and you even reply to it. And next thing you know, they just go way, way out and make the rudest, craziest comments.
They're just people that get on when they notice that things are anything that's live going on out there and they just get in and make rude comments.
I'm not sure what the reaction is they're looking for. I mean, we're all adults and we're looking at those comments like,
you don't know how
you are an idiot.
You know, some of them might be kids for all you know. They're just doing pranks. Kind of like, do any of you remember when you were younger, you know, where you used to call people on the telephone?
You still do that, don't you?
I do not. No, but I mean, when I was a kid, I remember doing that a few times.
Matthew,
see, Matthew, now his age, the air, whatever he's in now, they have no clue about that. Like he's never.
I'm sure there's people out there who
do prank calls. It's something people used to do years ago.
Listen, you are, how old are you now?
13.
13 going on 14. Well, I just like to keep track, you know. 13 going on 14 in a couple months. Do you ever go on anybody's YouTube stuff and make smart aleck comments or try to troll them or chime in? Or
no, I don't do that.
You're too busy. Okay, there you have it. Yeah. There you have it. So anyway,
I'm sure a lot of people do it to like bigger channels too, but usually the chat goes by way too fast and they're doing other stuff while doing your live stream that they don't really notice, and people don't notice if there's like 100 people, or 1,000 people, I should say.
Wow. Like Kelsey, Jamie, please help me with the NFL thing. I cut the cord this morning and need to watch my Browns.
Oh, send us a message and we'll help you out.
Send us a message through the cruise crew. We'll see what we can do.
Facebook message and
another.
Or send an email to Sharon@sea.
What are the chances there's 2 Browns fans back to back in the chat?
Something to you.
Unbelievable. Nice, Serena. My aunt's going on the same cruise. It's their first one. That's from Stephen Hayes. Streaming's going good. No issues for my viewing. Thank you, Cruz. We appreciate it. S. Garcia from Texas. What is up? E.S. Garcia. I'm assuming that's S, right? All my S's live in Texas. No? Is that? No. Sorry about that. It was horrible. By the way, we love watching your YouTubes. It helps us a lot learning and getting excited for our first cruise. That is from Inner Peace, also known as Maureen. Thank you. Kyle Benson's here. Hello, all the way from South Africa. What is up, Kyle?
Wow, South Africa.
Thanks for coming in here, Kyle, and seeing us. That is tremendous. Thanks, Jamie. Had a good cruise. Too short, but it was wonderful. That's from Ann Smith. All right, I am closing in on the
chat.
Add to the chat here. Angela said there's a little buffering there. I don't know if the buffering is our fault or not, so I'll take the blame for it. Yeah. I'm okay with that.
Anyone else have any buffering?
Any other buffering going on? And what ship were you on which ports? And Kim needs to know that. You better respond. Bristol's a rule breaker. Matthew, are you ready to spin that thing?
Yeah.
Okay. Right, Stephen Hayes says it's good to see Matthew on here for a while tonight. Too late, it's okay. Not here for the giveaway. I enjoy the chat. Well, Cookie Lady, that's very nice of you. But make sure the next time you get in for the giveaway.
Yeah.
Brisket, New Hampshire, too. That's what Leanne said. Very nice. Wendy said they are trolls. Yeah, they are trolls. What are you going to do? I'm here for the free drinks. Seriously malfunction. Hey, you missed them, because if they're free drinks, they'd be long gone by now. Have you even seen the people that are on this chat? Woo, big time. Yeah, you got to get in earlier for the free drinks. Yeah. Or you got to get booked on the October group cruise, because there's going to be an hour of all you can drink, courtesy Sharon@sea. But anyway, I digress. Matthew, let's do this. Okay. Are you guys ready? We are about to pick the winner of the amazing,
I don't think I can give an exact number, because we did that 49 before the stream, but we made a few adjustments.
There's probably about 54, 55 people now in it. Your odds are very good. It's almost shocking. There's over 3,000 subscribers to the channel, and only 50 people want to win a free gift.
Previous giveaways have about 70-ish people before.
Hold on. Did you tell everybody about the $19.95 shipping charge? Sorry. $19.95. So, just kidding. I'm kidding you. I'm kidding. All right, Matthew's going to do the deal. Right. Hold on. Let me get to the, let's see. Any late comments? Free drinks. Yes, people are all of a sudden, everybody's popping up. Tropical painkiller, please. Let's see. Christian Rubin, Animal Rescue Project. Hello, Christian. Nice to see you. Oh, S is for Esmeralda. Oh. Nancy will take a mojito. Like another Go Brown. Oh, that's a Clay Kowski. Just keep yelling Go Browns now. They're out of control. Browns, man. Let's see. We are ready. Bristol, we'll share that information with you here in a little bit. Okay. Matthew, let's do this, buddy.
After this, we'll tell you a little bit more about it.
Yes.
All right, the wheel is spinning.
The wheel is spinning.
We can't, like right now, it looks like you can't see anything, but just the wheel with no name. So I don't know how.
We can see ourselves in there a few times.
Did it choose a winner? Who's the winner?
Yeah. Wendy something?
Wait, hold on. That's Wendy Belcher.
Wendy Belcher. Wendy Belcher, you are the big winner tonight, Wendy. Wendy, you can see your name right there. Wendy Belcher is the big winner. Wendy said yay. Wendy is on.
Wendy.
Oh, she wouldn't miss it.
You are here. Right,
Wendy is the big winner tonight. Round of applause for Wendy Belcher.
Wendy won the Cozumel. You can't see it.
That's right. This is straight Cosmo Christmas ornament, straight from the Carnival Dream. At your request, Sharon will take a Sharpie and sign the back of it.
No, I'm not going to mess up their Christmas
That is known to increase the value of that gift by 1,000%. If Sharon's signature is on that.
Wendy, email me your shipping info at sharonatsea@gmail.com. I'll post it. It's in the description.
Yes.
It'll be in the description.
That's right. And now that thing is announced,
And
Matthew, watch, we're going to go from
I will
88
get
to
that.
like 24 people watching. Everyone's like, boom, we're out of here.
I will get that out to you tomorrow.
What website is the wheel? It's on a website. I think it's called wheeldecide.com.
Wow.
Wheeldecide.com. That is free advertisement, but
Is
Wheel
it
Decide
wheel,
if you
or
want to
is
send it to
wheel or wheel? Like
Wheel.
Wheel.
W-H-E-E-L.
That's the joke.
There's a lot of love for Wendy right now, and I'm amazed that we still have the same amount of viewers, and we announced it 45 seconds ago.
Speaking
So
of
thank you,
giveaways,
guys.
we are a lot of you have not.
We've also hit the
So
1 hour
there's-
mark too.
There's some of you that have been regulars for probably the last year, but the ones that weren't here with us last December, I'll tell you a little bit about what's going to be going on in December. We do something every December called Vlogadays. And what that is
Vlogadays. How'd you come up with that name? Sorry.
I don't know. Actually, I don't remember how we came up with that.
Vlogadays.
I don't know. Anyways, so every week during the month of December, we have a giveaway separate from our live stream. And we're going to probably do it on the weekend because maybe more people are going to be available on the weekend. We're just going to come in live quickly just to announce a winner. The first week of December, we give away 1 gift. The second week, we give away 2 gifts. Third week, 3 gifts. Fourth week, 4 gifts. And I think there is 5 weeks. Depending on what day we do it. I don't know if we do it on Saturday. There's 5 weeks.
It'll be, if it is, then it'll be New Year's.
But we will do 5 weeks, and there'll be 5 prizes.
And we'll try to think of ideas for different ways to pick the winner every week. We'll use the wheel for 1 or 2 weeks. Try to maybe find something else too if we.
Well, the thing is, we're going to once you win 1 week, won't be eligible the following week. You'll be out. So I don't know if we'll use the wheel, enter all the. It depends on how many there are. If there's a ton, we won't enter them every week. We might just go back to the drawing a name so that we don't put the same name back in. I'm not really sure yet.
I mean, I could always just,
but we'll announce over Thanksgiving weekend. We're going to do a video announcing how you go about entering this, and it's not going to be hard. Basically, it's just going to be a comment.
A few people in the chat remember Vlogadays.
Yeah.
So.
But we'll have a video announcing how you go about entering Vlogadays and all the details. And
there you have it.
And it'll be like most of the gifts will be some kind of cruise gear, packing gear, something cruise related for the most part, or travel related. But anyways,
and there you have it.
So,
you really tailed off on the end of that. Is that a tissue right there? Is that a tissue?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on. I just need.
What do you have something here? Oh.
I just want to say thanks to you guys who
my
have come in here and said some comments like, I don't tune in for free stuff. I stay till the end and I'm at work. There's so much love right now.
Anyway,
it brings a tear to my eye. So
but we do that in
You're
December because December's always a fun month with the holidays, and that's our favorite month because of Christmas. We love Christmas and we love giving things away around the holidays.
So there you have it. So that's the deal.
So,
let's see a couple more comments. Let's see who else is out there. The overwhelming response has been amazing. Everyone's so excited for Wendy Belcher. Is this Wendy's first win?
I think so.
I think so too. Good.
Yeah, it is.
Seriously malfunctioned, is a little upset, says I'm going to sit in the corner and pout. All right, you go get a cocktail and sit in there and pout.
Maybe you'll win for Vlogadays.
Yes.
The odds are much better for Vlogadays to win. So.
Well, yes, there's a lot more. There's more activity.
There might be more entries.
Blaine 2007 said the portion of the show is sponsored by the wheeldecide.com, where your subs are on the wheel.
A little background on the wheel thing. I know about it because I was watching like other YouTube videos that had it for like whether it be deciding something or whatever, or picking something.
Well, it's funny because the first couple times we did a little giveaway and we put names in a pouch.
We didn't really
and we're like, well, how do they know it's legit? And we don't want people to think we're just taking 4 or 5 names and putting a bunch in there or something. So we've
come up with a wheel. And
I think that was all Matthew. He's a genius.
Yeah.
So
what else do we have going on? Okay, so watch for Thanksgiving weekend, the Saturday or Sunday after Thanksgiving. We'll announce the details on Vlogadays. Thanksgiving Day, we're going to be posting a special video, kind of just something nice. It's our way of saying thanks to all of our subscribers, but you're going to have to watch for details. It's a special video we're making.
God. Are you talking about the Thanksgiving video special?
I'm not going to say anymore.
It's going to be big time.
not gonna say anymore. Anyways.
Can we say something like you guys are gonna be blown away?
No. I'm not gonna say anything.
No.
Anyways,
okay.
but we got yeah. Anyways.
I won't say anything.
So watch for that on Thanksgiving.
Dave and Brandy's excursion said, "Sorry, I've been quiet. I'm editing while watching. Congratulations."
I know.
That's okay. We know. Yeah, it's pretty crazy when you start editing a lot of videos.
Yeah.
Those are some folks on here. I know the Huebners share their hijinks on the high seas, so go check them out on Facebook and YouTube. Dave and Brandy's excursions have been making videos for quite a while, so if you guys are out there, take a peek at them. Anybody else out there? I at the risk of copying someone who's now a friend who runs an amazing channel, I'll just say that if there's anybody else out there that wants to promote anything that they do, go ahead and throw something in the comments right now so others can go check out what you're doing, your vlogs and your stories and your photos and all that cool stuff. So I think you guys know who I'm stealing that from, but I'm not going to mention his name here because he hasn't shown up here tonight, and I'm devastated, to be honest with you, that I haven't had a chance to talk to one of my newest friends out there. Cookie Lady said, "That's a nice idea for Christmas. Thank you." I remember Vlog-A-Day from last year. It was fun watching those. That's Fee from Oz. Awesome, Fee. Thanks a lot. We appreciate that. Vlog-A-Days are fun. Cool idea. So everyone is a fan of the Vlog-A-Days, I think.
That was a lot of fun, and it's just, something fun around the holidays to do.
The Klaykowski said, "To clarify, I'll take free stuff. I just don't tune in for the free stuff." Don't worry, we got you on that. You're fine. You are fine. Sharon, I just purchased a carry-on you featured and think it's great. Can't wait to use it on the next cruise. That's from Barbara. The carry-on.
Oh, yeah.
Excellent. I hope you purchased it through Sharon's Amazon shop. As a reminder, where can people do that?
Well, if you go to amazon.com/shop/sharonatsea, and I have a lot of travel-related products on there that you can purchase. But if you just log into there and you don't even have to look at the travel products, if you're just ordering something on Amazon, like you can go on the search bar and search for what you're going to order, but you're logged in through my affiliate link, so to speak, then it gives me a little kickback, and it kind of helps the channel.
Here's the deal: if you want to support Sharon at Sea, we don't particularly ask for much besides your love, admiration, and your dying gratitude, and your firstborn. And but if I'll tell you what, Sharon will post the link, and if you guys are doing any shopping through Amazon this year, and if it doesn't really matter to you what link you use to get it, if you could click and get it through Sharon's link, that would be tremendous. We would appreciate it. It would help us doing some support for the channel.
Yeah, we don't really do.
So we thank you for that.
We don't do at this time, anyways. We're not doing any of the super chat or the Patreon. We don't do that kind of stuff. But we will. We do have the Amazon store. We do have T-shirts and products for sale through Spreadshirt, and I am a travel agent, so if you book something for me, but we do things where it doesn't cost you anymore necessarily, but it does give us a little kickback. So those are the kind of things we do.
Yes, Irene, you're probably right. He's probably working on Mail Monday, opening mail that they get sent.
Oh yeah.
That sounds like fun.
Yeah.
But I'd be afraid what kind of things people would send me in the mail. I'd be frightened. Like, what is this white powder in this envelope?
Oh my God.
Thanks for the anthrax, Nurse Nancy. That's what I'd be saying on here if I had a Mail Monday.
Oh my
goodness. Let's see. Shameless plug. I have a few cruise playlists. There you go. Edna's World is on there.
Oh yeah, Edna's World. She has some vlogs.
Kim Taylor says she will use your link. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Kim.
Tell me something.
What? What else do we have going on? We have, someone was asking about our group cruise. It's October 13th of 2019 on the Carnival Horizon. It's the 6th day out of Miami, going to Ocho Rios, Grand Cayman, and Cozumel. And I do have, if you're on the cruise crew, I think there's something posted on there, but you can email me as well. My email's in the description to get more details on that. But it does offer $75 onboard credit, and we're going to have a free hour cocktail party, and there'll be some other freebies and gifts and prizes and all kinds of fun stuff too going along with it.
That's good. That's good.
Oh, and a free T-shirt, a Sharon at Sea T-shirt.
Yes.
And a lanyard.
Very nice. Are you tapping me to tell me something? You want to whisper in my ear? What do you have to tell me? Is there a secret going on that I need to know about? What?
No.
Hold on.
Oh.
All right, Matthew would like to just tell everyone what would you like to say before you leave?
Happy cruising.
Happy cruising? Okay, so Matthew feels that his job is done here. He is stuck in there for an hour. We were just talking about how nice it is to have him just sit in on the chat, and folks just like to see him. And there's not a lot of vloggers out there that get their kids so involved, and we try to get him involved, but he's a teenager.
Yeah.
He's a little too
They only
cool.
last so long.
Yeah, his attention span. And he made a comment to me earlier. He goes, "Yeah, but your lives are just getting so long lately." Because they drag. Because I know when it started, we're scratching to get to 30, 45 minutes. Then we get to an hour. We're like, "Oh my God, I'm exhausted." Now we start doing like an hour and a half, and he's ready to shut it down. So everyone say goodbye to Matthew. He's out of here. He's got better things to do.
Goodbye, Matthew.
He's got a team that needs to get into. What are you going to play right now?
I don't know.
You don't know yet?
No.
Okay.
I'll bring my chair with me too.
Okay. Thanks, buddy. Thank you, Matthew. Outstanding job today on spinning the wheel. Let's see. What else you gotta go over?
Let's see. In December, we're also going to be making some announcements of our definite 2019 cruise plans. We've mentioned them before, but we might be making a couple slight changes during the summer months. So we will give you our revised itinerary that we're going to be, our sailings that we're booked on.
Mm-hmm.
Also, we will announce what we're going to be doing in 2020 and maybe part of 2021 next month as well.
There's been a rumor spreading through the internet that you're preparing sometime soon to announce a 2020 group cruise.
Yes.
Is there any truth to that?
We may be announcing a 2020 group cruise next month.
Okay. Yes, because we've had a great response on this year's group cruise. How many people are going to be on this cruise? How many cabins for the group cruise? Give us some numbers. Let people know that if they book on the group cruise, they're not one of 4 people going and stuck talking to us the whole time.
Probably 30 cabins or so. I don't know.
30 cabins.
Like
30 of you guys are.
Well, that's cabins.
30 cabins worth of you guys are going to be in there. It's going to be amazing. So check out the group cruise in October. Let's see. Let me see if I have any final comments I can catch up on. The answer is okay. What ships are moving? Okay. What ships are moving? If you don't have the definite where they're going to go to,
I can
but
tell
you know a lot about
moving.
who's moving. Give us a scoop.
All right. The ones that are probably going to be moving here are the Vista, the Horizon.
Mm-hmm.
Well, maybe the Horizon, but the Vista, maybe the Sunshine, Liberty, Magic, Freedom, Sensation, Miracle. What was the other one? And eventually the Breeze. The Breeze actually will be moving later. The Breeze is going to be moving probably in September, October timeframe of 2020, actually. Because that's when the new LNG ship will be coming to Port Canaveral. So once that comes to Port Canaveral, the Breeze will probably be leaving there. So that will be hanging around a little longer. And a lot of the ships are staying in place right now. The ones that, there's some online you can look and already book. And the ones that are booking through 2020, they're going to be staying unless there's any last minute changes. And then you'll end up on a different ship if that's the case, because if you're already booked. They'll just switch out the ship. We had that happen to us once before. We were booked on, what cruise was that we were booked on that they switched on us?
Oh, you know what? I remember that, and now I can't remember it. I remember it happening, but I remember us just going with the flow and just switching up and going with
No, we switched our cruise. Yeah, once we had a cruise, we got an email one time saying that our cruise actually, it was doing the same itinerary, but the ships were moving around, so we were going to end up on a different ship. But if that does happen, they give you the option to switch at no charge. So they'll let you switch your cruise. If say maybe you still want to go to those same places, but you don't want to go on that ship, maybe it's a different ship than you want to go on, or you've been on it, whatever the case is, they'll usually let you make a change without enforcing the you want to call it
what?
The
price change.
Yeah, the fee they charge you.
The fee, the changing fee.
I lost entirely. Anyways.
Well, fee is a tough word.
Well, there's another name. Anyways, and if they don't, you can argue a little bit and get it waived.
There you go. Seriously Malfunction has a question. Best tip on room service: order it when you don't really want it, so that it's already in your cabin later when you're ready for it. I just made that up, but I think that's the greatest thing that I've ever said.
Well, if it was hot food, then it would be cool.
Well, if it's hot food, yeah, but there's a lot of great stuff. Cookies, snacks, drinks, or whatever the case is. You know, order the stuff, let it sit to the side, and then a little while later, it's going to be there and ready for
order before 10 o'clock, because after 10 o'clock, everything costs you money. At least that's on Carnival. And other cruise lines, they're all different. Some will charge you for things all day long, and some won't. So it depends on the ship, or the cruise line, actually.
Irene, no, we have not gone on Princess yet. We're not sure. You know, we've gone on Carnival and stayed on Carnival because of Matthew, and I think we are eyeing up a Princess cruise.
We're eyeing up the new Princess Sky, and the other one. But when it comes here, the problem I have with Carnival, well, I'm not sure if or Princess is. I'm not sure how much Matthew would enjoy it. I think we would enjoy it just fine. But another thing that Princess does that I've noticed is there's 3 of us. So when we get a cabin, whether it's an interior or a balcony, ocean view, it doesn't matter. If you put 3 in a cabin, the twin beds don't turn into a queen or a king when they pull them down. You have to keep them as twin beds. So there's not like other cruise lines when you do have 3 and you have a pull down bed or the couch, whatever the case is, the other beds they will put together as a queen or a king. On Princess, I can't find a room on a ship that they will do that when you have more than 2 in a room. So that's another thing that's.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah.
All right. If anyone can change that, so are you telling me that in certain situations you book and they have 3 twin beds?
Well, I have looked at several different
and they won't
ships.
Just put the 2 beds together and make one king
And I
size.
haven't looked at all the ships, but I've looked at all the ships where there was an itinerary that was of interest, and even a couple more. And yeah, you have to keep them as twin beds and have that down. Now, I mean, we could sleep in twin beds and have Matthew both. I mean, we could do that if we really wanted to, but I get a little upset knowing that I'm paying all more money and for the Princess Cruise, and then I can't have my beds together, I guess. And I say, you know,
well,
it's not that
I mean, who wouldn't want to sleep as close to me as humanly possible?
I mean, it doesn't. I mean, I could do it, but that's not the point. The point is, I shouldn't have to do it if I'm paying all that money for a cruise, I guess.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. Tell it like it is.
So that's another.
I hope you're
reason.
right about that, or the Princess fans are going to come out.
Well, if you know the ship that puts the bed, let me know, because I haven't found one in my searching. And I will say I have not booked very many Princess cruises yet. I've booked several on. I mean, I book Carnival all the time. I've booked several Royal Caribbean. I've booked several Norwegian. And Holland America I've booked, but I just really haven't booked only, I think, one Princess cruise.
All right, so if you got some new Princess info, give it to us.
Contact me for Princess. So
yes,
but yeah.
Plus, they have a curfew. You have to be in bed by 8:30 on Princess. Don't
but
you?
if anyone are avid Princess cruisers out there, and you know of any that have the beds that they don't do that, let me know.
Yes, please give us some information so we can tell Sharon that she's wrong. I love doing that. So help me out, if anything.
I can do a little more research on it, but right now it's not a priority because we're not planning on going on Princess right away. So.
All right. Ann Smith says, I will definitely be on the 2020 group cruise no matter what. Even though I have 4 kids, I will do anything to spend the week with Sharon and Jamie.
Well, thank you, Ann.
That's not actually what she said. She just said she hopes to come on the 2020 cruise, but she's got 4 kids.
I need to read these things myself.
I can just say anything to you right now, huh?
Jamie's misleading me.
Esmeralda said, the dream is moving to Galveston in May.
Yeah, it is.
Excellent. Yeah. Good info, Esmeralda.
And the
where will the Horizon be going to? Blaine wants to know.
I don't know, and I don't know for sure if it's moving yet. But
come on, people need to know these things.
I have a feeling it might be making a change with some of the other ships moving.
Yeah, they're going to get out of Miami and go somewhere else. Leanna Shipley said our largest group cruise was approximately 90. More the merrier. Colorado Cruise and Crew. He said, I wish you guys were closer, then I go on the group cruise. Come on, I mean, you could just get a quick flight from Australia to Miami.
One of these days, maybe we'll come see you. We are hoping to get to Australia, maybe in like.
Yeah, now we have a friend, someplace we can stay. Do you have any koala bears?
I'd love to go there in 2020, but I'm hoping to get there in 2021 on a cruise. So.
If you can get me to see a koala bear, then I'm in. And if you put some shrimp on the Barbie. Yeah, I said that.
Oh my goodness.
God, I'm an idiot. Let's see. Kimberly Vickers is here. Good evening.
Hey,
Kimberly, you missed the drawing. We drew your name and you weren't here. We had to redraw again. I am so sorry, Kimberly. It was a $1,000 Carnival gift card, and you missed it. So
don't listen to him.
That's not what happened?
No.
Okay. Hi, Kimberly. Great to have you here.
Should be calling to book that cruise if that
better
was
late than never. Let's see. Oh, Nurse Nancy said penalty. Yes, that's probably the word we were looking for.
That's the word I was looking for, Nancy.
Ooh.
See, I need you as a moderator.
Brandy, we all need to go on a cruise together sometime. It would be awesome to meet everyone, and because we all chat every week.
Yeah.
We can do that. Listen, here's the deal. What we'll do is let's see. We're gonna make a post. I got an idea. I'm just throwing this out there. Sharon doesn't know I'm going to say this.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious what this.
Why don't we
say.
How about this? We'll put a post on the cruise crew saying that if you had the chance, what cruise would you most want to go on if there was a group cruise? Like spring, summer, fall. Fall maybe not so much. It's hurricane season, but you can say fall if you want. Spring, summer, fall, and the destination area. Mexico, Riviera, Alaska, whatever. So we'll put something on the cruise crew after this. Can you do that? Can we do that?
Yeah, we can do
and
that.
We'll get some feedback from you guys and see what the masses are wanting. So that way, if there's something that we can put together, we'll say, all right, we already know 20% of the people would like to do this. And we can only assume, tons more would like to as well. So
yeah, we kind of have some thoughts.
So if you guys think that's a good idea, let me know right now, and we'll do that.
It's not set in stone yet, so yeah, we'll do that.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, we're always up for new things and switching plans and doing fun stuff.
Our 2019 cruise is out of Miami. We have had several people in the past mention they'd like to see one from the West Coast.
Yes.
So
we're looking at a few things. We've been looking at a few
too.
things for group cruises in 2020, and there's one that we're kind of thinking of right now. We will not talk about it, but there's one we're about a 50% on it right now. But that doesn't mean that can't change if some other great ideas come up or something like that. So let us know what you guys are thinking. We'd love your input and your feedback and getting you guys involved. Let's see. What else? Anita said it'd be nice if the Horizon went to New York City. NYC. I think it was already in NYC. I don't know if it'll go back. Anita said summer group cruise. Dawn Payne said spring. What's up, Dawn? Keto Kim travels. Summer group cruise. Our daughter does not get a lot of school breaks. I hear you.
Well,
we don't want to shut out any kids.
We were thinking about the end of May, like the last week of May is what we were kind of thinking as far as the dates go right now, but that's not definite either.
Yes.
So.
Let's see. Blaine said fall's nice to go. I'd suggest Alaska or something different. The cruisers like to be on vacation without being hassled like we were in St. Kitts this past week. Well, listen, you can probably go anywhere, maybe anywhere except Alaska. You would get Blaine said something interesting.
He did.
Struck a nerve. Possibly struck a nerve. Group cruise in 2020 may be better for us. We're still rocking the keto too. Had zoodles for dinner. Way to go, Kim. Oh yeah, the two Kims are the keto Kims. Spring break cruise, May, summer, Pride to Bermuda.
It probably won't be a spring break cruise. Sorry, Kimberly. Only because even spring break is usually just, well, they are more expensive.
The prices are inflated.
But it seems like spring break even over summer because everyone are just crazy busy on the ships. And I don't want it to be quite as packed as it can be. Summer's
in a
packed.
Chaotic way.
Summer's packed, but it seems like all the packedness, so to speak, is spread out between all the different weeks over summer. When spring break hits, it seems like everyone, it seems even more crowded to me than summer for some reason. Hold
on. Anna, speaking of Alaska, Annie Alaska finally made it from Alaska. Annie, you just made it. We're just getting ready to wrap it up. Should I do that thing where I tell Annie that she missed out on winning a $1,000 gift card? No, never mind. The Klaykowskis are talking group cruise in October with y'all. All right, guys.
All right.
Yes.
Give me a call.
I like to party with people with a fun last name like the Klaykowskis.
It's going to be a lot of fun.
It's hard to say after a few drinks, though. I could only imagine. Let's see. New Orleans need a newer, updated Carnival ship. NTL Breakaway is in New Orleans right now. That's from Stephen Hayes. Agreeing with someone out there.
Yeah,
yes,
yeah, the Breakaway is there. And then Carnival sending the Glory and the Valor there. So they're going to have 2 Conquest class ships instead of one bigger one. They're going to have 2 similar ships. And I heard an interesting thing. I think I mentioned this before, and I'll throw it out there, but don't hold me to it because I personally don't think it's true. But someone from Carnival actually told me this, that
whoa, are you dropping some bomb right now? What's happening?
Once, maybe in 2021, when the Panorama leaves Long Beach, because eventually it will probably go away, that the Glory might go there. And I don't know if I believe that, but someone from Carnival told me.
You're just spreading rumors.
Yeah, so and it's probably just a rumor.
Blaine, don't worry, it wasn't a bad nerve. It was a good nerve. It was just a topical comment, and that's all. I will leave that at that.
What's that?
Blaine just said something about, did I strike a nerve with the Alaska? I hope it wasn't a bad one.
Oh, no, we love Alaska.
Dawn Payne.
Alaska.
Dawn said, did working out on the cruise help keep your weight down on the last cruise? Dawn, I'll tell you what, I didn't work out as much as I thought, but I did go to the gym a couple times. Yeah. And I don't know if it really kept it down, but maybe for at least a couple days, it kept it from jumping up. In the past, I've literally gained like 10 pounds on a cruise, and I'm not even kidding. I mean, I'm talking like true gain, on the scale, like 3 days after the weight is still there.
People get on the cruise ship, and it's like a mass of starving people like you haven't eaten in a year.
Here's the deal. I'm going to drop this theory on you guys. There's almost 60 people left, and this is something that we can just kind of talk about amongst ourselves.
I'm curious what this is going to be now.
So here's my theory. Okay, when you go on the ship, you are doing something in excess that you don't do at home. You're eating not only a tremendous amount of food, but many, many different foods. So it's very difficult to digest and to get all this stuff through your body. And on top of that, you are drinking. And the effects of drinking will, I believe, slow down your nervous system a little bit, and your body will slow down. If you've ever taken, if you've ever gone post-surgery and you've taken like pain medication, you'll know that slows down your digestive system to a screeching halt. And I think alcohol does a little bit of the same. So you're increasing your food intake by like 4 times. You're drinking a lot, which slows everything down.
And dehydrates you.
And it dehydrates you. And that creates a massive log jam in your belly, colon, lower region. Hey, we can talk. We're all friends.
This is taking.
So
turn.
That's why you gain so much weight, and you find yourself sometimes constipated when you get on the cruise. It's just crazy, and it happens. So usually I'm good for a quick 10 pounds, and this last time I only gained about 3 or 4, and I was able to get that off within a few days after coming back. So working out, regularly has done it for me, and a couple times on the ship did it too.
Yeah,
and I'm sorry if the rest of my answer was a little too graphic, but I'd just like to keep it real. Yeah. And I think most people probably agree with me.
Yeah, you did gain a few pounds on the cruise. Although most people, I think, once they come home after a couple weeks, if they go back to their normal eating habits, I think those few pounds tend to kind of come off on their own without a lot of work, just because you're going back to your old habits. So, but
you trying to say what I said, but in a clean version?
Yeah, I guess so.
Edna's World said Alaska's on my bucket list. A few people said Alaska. Oh, people want to do Alaska. Yeah. Maybe something to think about. Alaska is a great destination, and Annie Alaska said we can all come by for dinner. Oh. So that's pretty cool of her.
I think you're reading something that's not there.
Anita said cruise food is loaded with sodium, so you gain water weight. True. Dawn Payne said blow out when you're home. You're right about that. Oh I immediately go for the Raisin Bran when I get home from a cruise.
Oh my goodness.
Nurse Nancy said, nice medical explanation, Jamie. I'm loving it. You know, Nancy, I'm glad you can appreciate that.
I have some funny stories to tell you, Nancy, on the group cruise. Kind of nurse to nurse regarding Jamie. I'm going to leave it at that. They're hilarious. Hilarious.
What are you talking about? You have to tell me later.
Just some things that okay. Well, some of you know I'm a nurse too. So when you're a nurse, and your husband goes to the hospital for surgery, and he asks the most ridiculous questions that the average person that's not even a nurse would know. It just makes you feel it makes them look at you like I'm stupid, like you're like,
because I'm asking a stupid question. They know you're a nurse, so they look at you like, why does your husband not know this?
Yeah, he'll ask, for example.
Yeah, you better. I don't know what you're gonna say right now, but it better be as funny as what I just said.
This is the one that embarrassed me. Oh my gosh. He asked them. They took his temperature. They came in to take his temperature, and then and it was. I think it was actually 98.6. Like, anyways, he looks at the nurse and he goes, "Is that okay? Is that normal?" All with these pathetic little face.
Well,
and I was just sitting in the chair across the room, and I just looked, and they knew I was a nurse too, and I was humiliated. I'm like, oh,
maybe you should do a better job of educating me about the human body.
Because then they think that your wife doesn't know that too.
Yeah, you said you weren't even aware of that.
Oh my God.
That's nice. Thank you for embarrassing me. I can talk about what it's like to get jammed up on a cruise, no embarrassment. But then you bust in when embarrassed me like that.
I know.
It's outrageous. Let's see. Reggie and her man just made it. Better late than never. Reggie, what's going on?
And her man.
Remind me next week, start another live feed about an hour after the original one. So Reggie can be there on time for it. Crazy Reggie. Reggie, we're glad to hear you. I'll let you know if I gain any weight tomorrow. I tried to be good. That's from Ann Smith.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, it is difficult. Here's my trick. I know I've told you this before, but I get the guy's burger with no bun. It's guilt-free. It's bread-free. I put all the toppings on top, and that's one of the things I've tried to do is cut out a lot of the bread that I would usually eat on the cruise, so it allows me to eat more other food. And like this time, I crushed the Mongolian wok. I 3 times I hit the Mongolian. Usually I only hit it once because it's all just healthy. So I really look for some healthier options.
That's one thing. If you cut they bring the big bread basket at dinner and you end up eating,
God. Yeah.
3, 4
I'm down to 1 piece at dinner instead of like 4.
Just cutting the bread out alone really helps a lot.
Yes.
A lot of the bread out.
Nancy said her husband embarrasses her all the time.
Yeah.
That's great. You girls can have some great stories. And then Nancy's husband and I can go and do some embarrassing stuff and get into trouble. Reggie and her man said, "What's tonight's topic?" Reggie, you can't come in an hour and a half in and say, "What's the topic?"
We've got lots of
topics. The topic was, how late will Reggie be tonight? And so we all voted on that. So you can scroll back in the chat and see that. And then we also had the giveaway that Reggie wasn't here to win. What else did Reggie miss tonight?
A giveaway.
You came in late, right as I was talking about cruise ship bowel movements. So luckily you got a piece of that action under your belt.
Oh my gosh.
So I don't know how great that was for you.
Oh my gosh.
And we talked about what else? Just talk about everything. Reggie, we're just blah 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 shooting the breeze on here. But we are very glad.
Yeah, that's right, Annie.
We love you. Annie said 5 minutes with Jamie, but all nurses and doctors know he's full of it. I'm full of something. Never dull moment on here. I love it. Thank you, Steven. Guy's burger with donkey sauce. There you go, Blaine. You nailed it.
Donkey sauce.
A beginner's guide to say, question, can you play a song on the guitar? What's that called? Some people, but does newts. A beginner's guide to, I don't know that song. And unfortunately, I don't take requests. I am yet to play the guitar on any live show or video, to my knowledge. And I plan on keeping it that way because
maybe one day.
Maybe one day, yes. Maybe if I had a few drinks in me, but I don't drink during the live feed. So there was that one live feed. I don't know what.
Well, you don't drink enough. You'd have to drink.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Who won?
And then after that, you probably wouldn't want to hear.
Reggie, it was Wendy Belcher. Wendy Belcher was the big winner. She won a great little prize direct from the Carnival Dream. And there you have it. The topic of the moment is getting constipated on cruises.
Oh,
that is.
I got something funny to tell everyone. Well, not funny, but okay. So I think if you may have heard, we were talking about after we came back from our cruise, how the one thing the Dream did not have that we were really disappointed in was Matthew always gets the ship models. That's his thing. We always buy one of those from the gift shop every cruise. So he collects them. So we were excited because he was going to collect the Dream, then he would have all the Dream class ships. We got there and they did not have any in the gift shop. They said they didn't get a shipment in that week, so they just had none. And there's nowhere you can really buy them. They suggested you get one on eBay or something. So Anyway, so we were really disappointed over that. I checked eBay over the weekend just to see if I could find one, and I actually did not see a Dream one on there, but I saw several other ships on there, and you will not believe how much those things cost. I found them anywhere from like $159 on up to the most expensive one was $2,500 for the little ship models that you buy for. I think they're like $39 or something like that now
on the cruise
ship. Yeah. So I told Jamie, we're in the wrong business.
Yeah.
We need to start going on cruises, buying up the cruise model ships and going home and selling them.
Well, I think when Matthew falls asleep tonight, we're going to go in his room and take all his and sell them and replace it with, you know what you do? Go out tomorrow and buy some styrofoam, and we'll just carve them out. We'll draw some little.
Oh my gosh, but it is crazy how much those people are selling those things for. Now, I don't know how fast they're selling or anything, you know, because I certainly wouldn't pay that.
Oh my gosh,
but that's crazy. Even the ship on the sticks were selling for like $20.
That's an outrage.
I mean, they're like worth $1.
All right, listen, it's an hour 35 minutes in. We're going to start to tail this thing off. Let's run through some last comments. I try not to miss anybody. You guys are so great. You've been commenting so much. I know I've blown a few off, and for that I apologize. So if you're ever trying to comment and I miss it the first time, say it again and it'll catch my eye, and then I'll talk to it. What was y'all's favorite place to eat on the ship? My family and I are going on our first cruise next year. That is from Megan Grisby. What is up, Megan? Glad to have you here.
Just overall on the ship.
Yes. What's yours, real quick? Hit it. 3, 2,
a favorite
1.
quick place. I'm gonna go with Guys.
Guys Burger there. All right.
I mean, yeah.
That's it. Be done.
I mean,
all right. And I'm going to tell you that if you're on a ship that has the Pig and Anchor barbecue, currently that is my favorite place to eat.
The steakhouse is good too, but I'm just for something that anyone can get that's included.
Like no extra charge.
Yeah, for no extra charge, I'm gonna say Guys.
Yes, Pig and Anchor, Guys. That's our favorite place, and then we work back from there. Beth Ellinger's got to run dinner time.
Good night,
Beth, thank you so much. I hope these winds aren't Beth knows it's been super windy out here.
Yeah, it has. My allergies have been going crazy.
Yes, it sure is. Marilyn said it's a good thing I don't really like to eat a lot of bread either.
See, that's my downfall. I love bread. I love donuts, pastries, bread. Like the smell of them when they're baking.
Dawn said, "Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star" is a good place to start as far as songs to play. All right, I will practice that this week and see if I can put together a rendition of "Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star" for you.
That would be funny. You should do that.
There you go. Let's see. Oh, yes, Matthew chose the gift. You are right about that, Reggie. You got it. And Timothy said, "But Jamie, you're so musically talented." Oh, that's Timothy Walters. That's Timothy from. I think Timothy was the one that made the comment about my singing. I think he's being a smart aleck and sarcastic. And when I called him out, he was like, "Oh no, you sound lovely."
You're drunk singing.
Well, next time I'll try to sing a little bit. There is one video where we were at the lobby bar and they were doing an 80s trivia, and I forget what ship that was on, but I had a few beverages in me and I was belting out some tunes while we were recording, and I was nailing the high notes. You remember that at all? Some of the 80s trivia, maybe about 4 or 5 cruises ago. 5 cruises ago.
Oh, no, I don't know.
Okay. All right. I'll look for it. Maybe I'll share. Maybe if I can find it, I'll share it with you, specifically for Tim Walters, so you can see the quality of vocal cords. Let's see.
Updated like the breeze.
Reggie said that stinks. They should have sent you one. I mean, you're sharing at sea. Reggie, you're right. I was like, it was. We haven't had much like subpar customer service, but that was definitely a little bit that we had there. There are a few moments on the Dream where we're like, you can't hook this up for us?
We had a great time on the Dream, but I would say it wasn't our best customer service that we've had. It was kind of, out of all of our cruises, it was in the half of the mid-range cruises.
Dining room was good. Cabin steward was great, but the customer service desk was a little bit lacking, and that's all. I will leave it at that. If anyone
out there is going on the Dream in the next few months or whatever, if you let me know, I will gladly send you the money.
Yes.
And the shipping charges to get me a ship.
We'll send you the shipping charges for the ship. Get it, shipping charges for the ship. All right, we're going to start wrapping stuff up. Good night from Kim. Blue Iguana gets a vote from Dave and Brandy. Mongolian Walk. Oh, Nancy, you're right. I will say that I do love the Mongolian Walk. Pig and Anchor is number 1, but boy, the Mongolian Walk is a close second. I think we're going to go make those 2 places for our first stops. Thanks, guys. Megan, you are welcome. We hope you have a great time.
Yeah.
I would love to hear more. If you guys aren't already on the Sharon at Sea group cruise, well, I'm sorry. Let me correct myself. Sharon at Sea Facebook page. It's Sharon at Sea Cruise Crew. Make sure you join that ASAP.
Post your pictures. We love them.
Blaine said we love the seafood shack. It was like number 2 or 3. The cost was worth it. Blue Iguana is great for breakfast. There's guys on the Splendor out of Long Beach. True Funk Soldier is guys on the Splendor.
No, Splendor has none of the 2.0 upgrades.
Not yet. So the funny thing, you can,
will, but not until it goes to
You can get burgers and stuff, just not guys' burgers. You can get burritos at the burrito bar, just not the Blue Iguana. You can get barbecue upstairs in the aft in the buffet area. They have a little barbecue, but it's just not the pig and anchor. So they have versions of everything.
I will say that their old-fashioned barbecue is fairly close to the guys. I mean, it's pig and anchor. Close enough where it's good. Mm-hmm. Their burrito bar is good, not quite as good as Blue Iguana, but it's good. But their burgers, we used to love their burgers before guys, but once you've had a guys, then I didn't even have a burger. I didn't even want a burger on the Splendor. It's not.
I had a burger. It's just more like a burger you get at your buddy's barbecue than something else. Annie Alaska said, Sharon.
The Splendor, we love the Splendor.
She said, Sharon, contact your Carnival rep and then get you a ship for the dream. Maybe you got some contacts over at Carnival? Somebody you talk to? People that you go through when you're doing business?
I don't know. The problem with we try to do a little bit of that, but all the shops on the cruise ships are through a third-party vendor. They're not even owned by Carnival. So they don't really, it's a whole, they work kind of for Carnival, but they're not really part of Carnival. Even though they wear Carnival logos and stuff, they're owned by a different company.
There you have it. All right, some other folks are saying good night. So I know folks are starting to drop off, and we need to as well. Good night to everyone. Dawn, the Klikowskis, Ashley, Holly and Brian B. What's up? Holly and Brian B., you said good night, and you haven't even said hi.
Yeah.
What's the deal? What is the deal with that? Glad to have you here. Let's get involved a little earlier, guys, next time. Come on, jump in the mix. Good evening to everyone from Janet. Leanne, have a good night. Dave and Brandy, Keto Kim. Oh, look, Sharon at Sea said, have a great night, everyone. I see the destination has Red Frog Bar. Looking forward to checking that out in April. Yeah. Yes, I highly recommend the Thirsty Frog beer. It's delicious. Yeah.
I love the Red Frog, not the rum bar, the Blue Iguana tequila bar. That's one of my favorite bars. I love that. They always make the best margaritas, I think.
Let's see, Wendy, you know what to do to contact Sharon to claim your prize. Congratulations again to Wendy, the big winner.
Good luck. Congratulations,
all right,
Wendy.
I think we've covered everything. An hour and 40 minutes in. We are coached. You guys have a great night. Thank you so much. Get on the cruise crew. We'll post a few of the things we said we would do on there. And as usual,
this week we're going to post our next 2 videos on Wednesday and Friday. We will post our Belize day. We stayed on the ship in Belize. We didn't get off, but one of the videos is what we did on the ship all day, or actually mostly afternoon and evening. And during the morning hours, we did a ship tour. So that's in a separate video.
There you have it.
So those will be posted this week. And then hopefully next week will be Cozumel. So
there you have it. All right. So that's all we got.
That's all we got.
You guys have a great night. Thank you for everything. Hit us up with any questions directly with messages.
Cruise crew of anything going on at Carnival that I find out.
If you got questions about booking travel, getting involved in getting yourself some travel, or anything in general, even just questions, hit Sharon up. Yeah. You don't have to do anything if you contact her. She loves to answer questions, talk to you, help you make great decisions.
You just have a question, contact me. I'll be glad to help you.
Yes. So there you have it. So everybody, have a great week. We'll talk to you again soon. I keep saying I'm going to post maybe a quick Facebook video from our Thanksgiving festivities we have this Sunday. Sharon doesn't know if we're going to be able to do that, but I'm going to make it happen.
Wow. I just don't want to. I don't want to say we will and then get busy and not be able to. So maybe
I won't be busy. I'll be busy eating. All right, guys. We'll talk to you soon, and happy cruising.
Happy cruising.